either an MMS message where you send a picture to the phone, which, you know, it's not trackable. You cannot have redemption control, and it's just there, just like when you send a picture to a friend from your phone. It's more like an ad or something you want to show, a brochure. Coupons has the aspects of redemption, barcodes. You want to, the most important thing that business owners are concerned from digital coupons is the redemption control. And with couponing, with our couponing, when you send it to a user and he clicks on the URL, we send a unique URL to each mobile phone. So when they click on it, we know who clicked on it, and then when they redeem it, we clear that, we delete it off their wallet so they can't do it again. So you can be 100% sure that when you send coupons and you can show that technology to the business owners, they get really excited about it, is that those coupons are a one-time coupon. Just like a piece of paper, when you clip it, hand it to the cashier, same thing, just via mobile phone. We have a very strong mobile sites, responsive sites. It's all part of the platform. We have a built-in, and this is something nobody else providing other than the coupons and the other things I've mentioned, built-in automated billing system. This is something we developed in-house, and that allows you to scale your business. It allows you to collect and create bills and charge them automatically. Some companies will tell you, yeah, we have billing system as well, but then you have to go to third-party billing providers like Chargeify or QuickBooks or whatever to generate the invoices and kind of like match it. So it's not always matching because it's two separate systems, and you have to pay fees to the third-party provider. So when you compare prices between platforms, this is a big factor. Our billing system includes unlimited clients, but other platforms will have another few dollars fee per account you're adding. So you pay the mobile platform a few dollars, and you'll pay the billing provider as well. We have a few clients are dealing with enterprise level, which means they bring their own resellers, similar to our model, but they have their own thing, their own brand, and it's not 100% white label what they're selling, but it's a skinny version of our white label, if you will, and they provide other added values that allows them to bring resellers. They provide training and other good stuff. Outstanding support, marketing materials is something we proud about. We have tons of signs and scripts and agreements and videos and everything you need to kind of like, you always have to customize it, make it your own, but everything you need is there. There's a picture we used to show for a while. I mean, the difference between 2005, 13, with the amount of phones. I didn't even bother update 2015 because today it's so obvious that every person is holding the phone, staring at the phone anywhere you go. And I think the only or the strongest way to reach out to them is via text. Even today, with all the apps and all the smartphones, text messages still have the highest open rate, much higher than email, much higher than the Facebook power post or sponsored post, much higher than app notification. It's something that is, when you send a text, you know that someone is 95% read it within a few minutes. So it's extremely powerful media still today, and it doesn't look like there's something that is about to change it anytime soon. A little bit of our colorful features. I'll go over a few of them. There is tons of things we provide in the platform, and every new prospect gets a free demo account. So if you didn't get one, please contact Michelle or Leslie in the office, and they'll make sure you got your demo account. We give you 50 text messages to play around with the features and send them and see how it works. If you need more, don't be shy. Call us and we'll take care of that. So we have loyalty program, kind of like virtual punch card. You can set the program in the back end very easily. Then someone comes in, punch the number, get a text message. You can text or get a text alert like, "Hey, Mark, you have now 8 out of 10 points. You're one step closer to your reward." Things like that. It's basically our back end is counting all the points. And every time you punch, it adds to the goal. You set the goal, of course. It can be 5 punches, 10 punches. Car washes loves it. And once you do that, once they hit the goal, we'll send them a coupon, which our couponing with a single redemption, or you can send them anything else. You don't have to send a coupon, but this is the most popular thing to send. We have tools for realtors, property listing. We have similar one for vehicle listing. Property listing will let you generate ads and print them. People can text Ocean Ave. You can try it, by the way. This keyword is live. Text Ocean Ave to 7441, and you get the listing of the house. And the property listing tool allows you to do it in a couple minutes. You put the price, you put the address, bedroom, bathrooms, anything else, garage, acres, whatever details you want to put for the property, and basically you put a sign and you say, text for more information, text for a video tour. A lot of people doing those quadcopters flight around the house, above the house, showing the property. A lot of companies doing all certain things, but the most important thing is to capture leads. Those signs, if you have information on them and they don't capture leads, you didn't really do much. Realtors want leads. So when you put those signs on a property with a keyword, they will generate leads. The second someone is interested in the house, the phone number will be forwarded to the realtor, and they can contact the person. We have stories that realtors get the notification right away. They call the person while he's still staring at the sign because it takes a second, and he's like, "Hey, I'm right there around the corner. Do you want me to take you to the house?" And then it's like instant service, instant relationship, and people blown away from it, just from the idea of like, how'd you know I'm looking at the house? Those things are cool and they work. Each sign brings about between 5 to 8 leads a week, which in the real estate world is a lot, just to put a sign on a property. Very similar with the vehicle listing. You put the vehicle year, manufacturer, miles, all that. You can put a sticker on the car. Car dealerships are using it. And again, when they walk in the lot, nobody's there at night or in the morning, or when they on Sundays or whatever. I know in Jersey, it's, on Sundays, all the dealerships are closed, and people just walk around to see cars, and they can get more information about the car, a video, images, interior, whatever, if they text the keyword, then the salespeople can follow up with it on Monday and call back those people. Birthday wishes. It's a kind of cool feature where if you enter the date of birth of each of the subscribers, so let's say we have a boutique shop and they have a list and they have the date of birth of the members, the system, you can set the system with merge tags, and merge tags is something we have all across the platform. So for example, happy birthday, Michelle, wishing you the best on your special day, right, in this example here, because F name is the first name. So whatever first name we have in the database, it will fit. You can put last name, you can put a lot of parameters. And you can also include a coupon. So it's nice for a clothing store or any type of store that want to treat their customers especially, you know, and you say, oh, you remember my birthday, it's so great, get a free dessert, get a free coffee. That creates relationship and make people feel special. And the good thing, you don't have to do anything. You just put it in, put the date of birth, set the coupon, and that's it. Set it and forget it. From that point, the system will do it automatically. Every day, the system checks who's got birthday on today's day, and they will shoot that email, shoot that text. You can also set it that it will be sent a week before the birthday or a day before the birthday. So as long as you don't send it later and don't get in trouble, the system can do that for you. Kiosk. Kiosk is one of our robust, popular features. You can basically, and this screenshot is a little bit old. I mean, we have even more stuff going on here. Basically, lets you create a custom kiosk. Now, this is the software part. We don't provide you, we don't sell you tablets. You can get them anywhere yourself. But what it will let you do, it will let you create a page that can run on any kiosk. iPad, even phones, Android, Apple, it will work, Amazon, Kindle, you name it. It's a web page that will run on the tablet. It works with, we released a Kiosk 2 a while ago, and that in a responsive design, which means it will fit the size of the page to your tablet size. These days they go from 6 inches to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what we did is created a dynamic page that basically adapts itself to the size of the kiosk. You can use it to check in. You can use it to join the program. We see it a lot in clubs and bars where you let models go around the place with a tablet, and you know, people see that and they want to join to the mobile club. Or you see that in places like Subway, food stores, fast food, when people come and join and get a coupon or get something. So these are popular and they work pretty well as long as you do it right. And the software allows you to do that, included in the price. You can create kiosks and build it and sell it as is. Appointments. Appointments are a little more popular appointment-based, obviously appointment-based businesses. It can be doctors, it can be nail salons, it can be hair salons, anywhere you have an appointment. I know that car dealerships are using it for service. So before you have an appointment, you will be able to send a text alert automatically. So you'll be able to must upload all your appointments for the day or for the previous day, or the day before the appointment, I mean, and the system will send reminders based on the time. So you send a notification an hour prior to the appointment or 2 hours, it will send a text. Very useful instead of people calling, leaving voicemails. I'm sure each one of you got a call from the dentist or any doctor office. They keep calling, leave you voicemails, calling back. It's time consuming. Instead, you can send a text and there is an option to reply, confirm that you're coming, miss to miss. So if someone reply confirm, at least if you it's all numbers game. If you send this text to 100 people, let's say you get 100 people every day with appointments. You got 100 people in, you texted it to them. Let's say that 40 or 50 replied, confirmed the appointment. Now you only have half of the people to call to. So I'm not saying it's going to replace the phone, but it's definitely going to reduce the amount of phone calls you have to do. And it's a great tool, and it's not just for the business, but also the consumers loved it the most. For example, I know I never pick up the phone when people call if I don't know exactly who it is, and if I don't expect the call, so I don't even answer. Then I have to listen to the voicemail, realize that it was my doctor, and then when they call back an hour later, I'm answering. It's kind of tedious. If they just send me a text and I reply confirm right away, that would save me time and would save them time. Couponing, we bragged about the couponing. Our couponing, again, we have a unique wallet. This is even, it's newer. It looks newer now. We need to update this image, but the technology is the same. We have coupons that you can share on Facebook, Twitter. You can forward with an SMS to a friend, kind of like recommend to a friend via this button here. And you have beautiful, today it just looks a little different. The image is much bigger. It looks much better. And we have a nice slider. So you basically slide left and right. The whole couponing thing is a full page on the phone and not like here, like half page. Full page, and you slide it more like the pictures you slide on your phone, your iPhone. Same thing. You get a full page of a coupon, and there's a few more features there that you can actually, instead of putting the address here, you just click on the map, and that automatically navigates you to the business. You can click to call to the business, and you can click to see the website, the business website. So there's a little more call to actions. It's bigger and nicer. The image is much, much bigger, and the format in overall is much better. And basically, if you have more than one, you just slide it left and right. But the technology is the same. The technology that you send coupons to phones, and people can redeem it only once. Okay. Mobile website. Preview mobile website is a fully customizable. We have beautiful templates, and you can build mobile websites. It can be for virtual business cards. It can be for homes. It can be for a personal website for a doctor or for a realtor. It can be to fill out forms. It's fully customizable. There's tons of widgets there, and you can basically do whatever you want with those websites. Now, it's not just mobile, it's also responsive. So when you build a new page, and I encourage you to go with a demo account and actually try it out. When you build a page, when you create a new page, it asks you if you want to build a responsive or a mobile. And when you do that, we have plenty of templates for birthdays and for virtual business cards or gyms or whatever type of business, or an attorney, whatever type of business you're starting it for. You have a template you can start from, or you can always start from a blank page. And it's a beautiful tool. You can build professional-looking sites by yourself, zero coding, which is great. Last thing on the advertiser side is the signs. We have beautiful signs for almost every industry. These are nice. You can print them out and put them on the storefront, and so people can text to join the VIP club. You could buy the register. It just they look great, and if you're selling to a wine store, you have a beautiful template. It just looks good, and you can use them to provide your clients with collaterals, which is always helpful. Other than that, all the marketing materials in the knowledge base, which I'll show it briefly, are there. You have table tents where you have branded, customized movies. You have a boot camp training for to learn the platform, but also sales boot camp training, which allows you to kind of like learn and get ideas, and phone scripts and email scripts. The boot camp is great, and the resource center as well with chat services and phone that we answer right away. So far I kind of like showed you the advertiser features. Not all of them. We have plenty more. We just launched scavenger hunt. There's 20-something features there. Um, the admin side is something you probably didn't see, and it's a little bit different, right? Because the admin side is to manage your business, so manage your mobile marketing company, and the advertiser side is for your clients, whether you do it for them or they do it themselves. The advertiser dashboard is really to launch campaigns, build websites, things like that. The admin side, when you open it, you will see this screen, and we'll take you through the steps with a PDF. So you want to follow those steps and finish your branding and your white label configuration, create and manage your packages. All those things are important checkbox that you do them to kind of like set up your system. Once you have that, you'll see the admin dashboard, right? And here, if I click here, it will let me to create a new advertiser account. A new advertiser account can be created this way, or it can be created via a sign-up form that you can build with our sign-up page wizard. So here you can select all the parameters, all the packages. You can create multiple forms. You can create forms for every package, and there is a lot of things you can customize here. And this form you can host on your website, and people can sign up straight from your website. You can manage advertisers. If you have plenty of advertisers, you have filters that you can say, show me all the activated account, non-activated demos, belong to a specific group. You can set their pricing individually. So you basically create packages, but also you can customize the price for each individual customer. And when you click on the support button, you basically jump into their dashboard. So you don't need to remember their username and password. You just click to support and you see what they see. Packages, that's a way to create packages. Just in this example, you have Light, Business, Pro. Those packages are fully customizable. You can decide how many credits they receive for much, what's the price. You can also decide if you have a setup fee included, taxes, sales tax. Also, you have custom recurring fee. Many times our clients are selling other things as well. So if you're selling SEO services, you can type here SEO and give it a fee of $100 a month, and you can bundle it with in the same billing system. So the system will generate a bill for the SMS services, and then you're going to have another line item, SEO, $100, and you can kind of like look professional when you don't bill them with two different things for two different services. You can bill them all from here for your custom recurring fees. It can be management fee. It can be whatever you would like it to be. We provide you with calculators too, ROI calculators. That's pretty helpful if you want to kind of like calculate ROI with your customer. So you're saying your subscription cost, number of subscribers you have, how many you're sending per month, what's the read rate, what's the response rate, and what's the average spend of what's a client that walks in the door worth for you? What's the average ticket? Is it $10, $5, $12? And based on that, you can see the results and what's the ROI for the platform, for the specific business. So all you have to do is really plug in the numbers with your customer and give them an idea of a return on investment. Sometimes it really helps to close the deal. Groups. Let's talk about groups. It's something that's kind of unique to us. Groups allows you to here you have the features listed, and basically it allows you to filter or price your platform based on features as well, not just based on amount of messages, right? Because SMS is a commodity. It's easy to compare you. If you just price your SMS and you go to PayPal, I'll give you 2,000 SMS for this price. Oh, this guy's giving me for 3,000 SMS for the same price. You know, it's hard to compete, and then the margins get slow very quickly. So here you're able to show your services like a premium service. So you can say, for $59 a month, I'll give you basic text messages. For $89 a month, I'll throw in the appointment. We have an appointment tool, and we have couponing tool, vehicle tool. So based on the amount of features you give them or the features they need, you can build price points. Now, that's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it, it's also if a lot of our clients are targeting a specific niche. So let's say I'm selling only to realtors or only to car dealerships. In that case, you want to filter features that are irrelevant. You know, you don't want them to have, if you're selling to car dealerships, why they need to have the property listing? It just doesn't look like your system is customized for them. So when you use that, one point it lets you build different pricing points, and on the other way, it lets you look better by showing that your system is a little more customizable than what they have. Billing. Let's talk about the payment gateway. So we have a built-in integration with Authorize.net, First Data, and PayPal Pro. Now these are basically payment gateways. It's not a billing system. It's two different things. Authorize.net, First Data, and PayPal Pro allows you to hold credit cards. We don't hold the credit cards. They hold the credit cards. But with the integration, what our system does is calculates all the fees, generate the bill, and then charges automatically through the payment gateway. So you need an account with a payment gateway, but then our system will calculate everything and charge them automatically. Now you don't have to use a payment gateway. Our system will still calculate the bill until, say, this person sends this much messages, use this many keywords, that's his total bill. Then you'll have to go and bill them manually. So it's highly recommended to have a payment gateway so you can basically hit their card automatically every month. We also have, and it's very useful to have a PayPal account integrated. If you do have a PayPal account integrated, then on top of the credit card charge, we can add a PayPal button to every invoice. So if the credit card was declined, you can always ask them they can always have the option to press the button on the invoice and clear the bill through PayPal. Or if you don't want to have a payment gateway, you can only have the PayPal, but then you're not charging them automatically. You will have to send them the bill, and on the bill we'll have a PayPal button, and the PayPal button basically will send them to PayPal, just like you shop for shoes online or something, and it sends you to PayPal to pay, and then it goes back to the website. Same concept. See what's next. Resource Center. Resource Center is where, when you click on it, it's available on every dashboard, and when you click on it, you will see that you're able to have live chat with us, and you'll be able to find all the articles and all the knowledge base. You'll always be able to submit a ticket as well. So if you have a problem or you see a bug or an error message, it's highly recommended to just submit a ticket. Or if it's something more urgent, you can chat with our support during business hours, and we'll be happy to help you. We also have a dedicated phone line for customer support, so we're really, really good at it to just give you any support. And let's see if I have any other slides. All right. This is a little bit about the enhanced branding. You can. It's not just that we replace the logo on the top. You can also really change all the colors, the buttons, the backgrounds in the platform, so you can really customize it the way you want. So you see all the color schemes here are here, and you can play with it and make it really your own. This is like a quick example of how someone changed kind of like the colors of backgrounds and the top banner to look a little bit different. And this is like an example of the advertiser dashboard with all the features in it. On the top, you see features, contacts, report, and statements. Features is where they send all the text messages. Contact is where all the opt-in lists are stored. Reports is reports, and statements will be all their statements with your service. So they'll have all their months there, all the history saved there, and if there's an open bill or anything, all the details are there. So if they have a question, they can contact you and go over their statements. The boot camp I talked about a little bit, but basically it's 2 courses that you can take. You can share it with your employees, you can use it yourself and learn about our system, and also learn how to sell to local business, how to price your service, and things like that. So it's very, very helpful. We invested tons of hours to put it together, and I highly recommend to go over that. Definitely will help you learn a thing or two about mobile marketing. In case you don't know about our pricing, let me go over that real quick. All our accounts are $197 a month flat. We charge 1 cent per message in the U.S. And we have different rates for Canada and the U.K. There's no setup fee. It's month to month. All the accounts come with unlimited keywords. Inbound messages are free, and the premium mobile website is included. So it's very simple. It's a flat cost, easy to understand, easy to know what you're paying, and $197 a month, 1 cent per message. And of course, that there is the $4 per active account. You get unlimited demo accounts to create, which means you don't pay for non-paying customers. But once it's activated, when it's activated, you can actually enter a credit card on file. You can use custom vanity keywords. The demo also works, and it's not limited in time. It's just limited in functionality. So you won't be able to enter a credit card, or you want to be able to use custom keywords, but you'll be able to do a lot of things, or enough things for the customer to understand if he wants to use your services or not. It's very similar to the demo account we give you. That's kind of the way it works. And once you activate it, you have full access to the account. In the $4, you're getting 1 premium mobile website or responsive site included. It's not on top of it. A lot of companies charge you $4 plus $4 if you build a website. Here, with every $4, 1 website is included. The 2 optional modules we have are Enterprise Boost, that gives you the group feature and enhanced branding. And the billing system is $65 a month for unlimited clients, which means if without a billing system you'll pay a couple of dollars per account, here you'll pay 1 flat $65 and you get unlimited accounts. The bill system will be included. Let me check if we have a couple of questions here before we end it. And in the meantime, you can contact us, Michelle or Leslie. These are their direct numbers and their emails. And I see here scavenger hunt. People want me to show it. There is a video we just created. I'll log in real quickly to to our system, and we'll do a quick brief about it, if you don't mind. So this is one of our dashboards. Scavenger hunt is a new feature. There is a video here, if you click here, that you can view. It's on our YouTube channel, YouTube/Lime Cellular. Or you can log into your demo account and watch this video. But basically what it is lets you create steps and questions, right? And this is a live account I'm using right now. This is not my PowerPoint anymore. So I'll magnify it, maybe I'll make it easier for people to see. But basically it lets you create a question and put the answer, and also throw a hint if they don't have the answer right a couple of times. And also you can, this is optional to check if you want to send them to the next step if they have 3 wrong answers. If you don't check it, they will just have to keep trying and answer the right way to move to the next step. So you can ask whatever you want, put whatever answer. So example here, go to the front door, what do you see, right? A scavenger hunt, it's kind of like lead to action. You have to go somewhere to see what's there. Otherwise, you shouldn't be able to answer the question, and that's what scavenger hunt is. If you want to use it for something else, I mean, you're welcome. If you want to just ask like trivia questions that are, you ask questions and there is an answer, but you don't have to go anywhere to the front door or behind the piano, that's fine. But the concept of this feature is to write questions and have answers, give a hint, or move them on if they don't use it right. Schools loves it, and it's a great feature. Now, the management behind it is after you created the questions, you'll have, you put the keyword to trigger the scavenger hunt. You give it an expiration, so if someone's trying to do it after a certain date, it won't work. And success message, which allow you to say, hey, great, this is it, and you're able to create a coupon. That's actually an example of the new couponing. You see the images are much bigger, the text is bigger, they expire. There's many more options there, and you can reward with a coupon in case, in the case that they won. If they're trying to win again, you can give an alternate message, and that's kind of like, that's the scavenger hunt in 2 seconds. Let's see what else we have. vcard is basically, there's a few ways to do vcard, right? And vcard is something that, I know a lot of people make a lot of noise from it, but let me show you an example of my vcard, if it's here. Okay, so this is an example of a vcard I created for myself, right? So if you text UV, right, to any of our, US, Canada short codes, you will get a reply message, and this is a simple lead list. Lead list, which it's not an opt-in list. It's a list that you text one keyword, and you get you text a keyword and you get one reply. You don't opt into anything. You don't have to reply yes. You don't get any of the opt-in regulated text messages. You text UV, you get this back. That's it. So in this example, you will get my name, my email, my direct number, and a link to kind of like a personal page that I can put more information about me, pictures, whatever. Now, if you use it for lead generation what you can do, I can be notified, right, when someone is texting UV. So I can be notified via email, via text, whatever, any way I want. You can do it integration with your server, and we can send it to a response URL and pass the information to your server if you want to use it via a CRM system or anything. So a lot of people will call this a vCard because that's what it is. It's a virtual card. You texted UV, you got my information via text. I captured your number, and I can be notified in different ways, and I can send you to a URL. So how to create it? It's very, very simple. You click Create New, and you choose. There is an opt-in database and there's a lead database. So as you see, lead database is more like what I've mentioned before, and opt-in database is the traditional opt-in list to create, and they'll get 4 messages per month, reply helpful help, and blah, blah, blah. Another way to create a vCard or a vCard page, right, is to go to our, I don't think I have the mobile website tool. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I open a different dashboard real quick. And here is the mobile website builder or responsive website. So in this case, I have a lot of domains. There is a vCard one here. And if I click Edit, I can go to Pages. And when I click a new page, right, like I told before, then you pick if it's a responsive or mobile only. And this is a pretty cool thing. And we have videos just about this tool alone. This is a whole, has its own world on itself. Now you see, this is not me, obviously, but when you click a vCard, this is an example of a mobile website vCard, right? So you'll have the logo, the information, person's picture, and profile about themselves. You can fill out this form and email them to contact them. You can call them. If you click here from a phone, it will populate a message, or you can connect with them with social media. So this is another example of a vCard. You can also save it as an app on your phone, kind of like a shortcut to this page. It will look like an app on your phone, an icon on your home screen. So it allows you to do all this. So vCard is not a one thing. There's a lot of people that call vCards different ways. Depends on their need. If they want to generate leads or they want to know who looked for them, then the first option I showed is better because you capture the person's number. Or you can send people to this page in all different ways, social media, text message, whatever, and do it this way. You can also combine the two by saying text UV, for example, and then on the bottom of the text, I will include this URL, vcard.mymobisci.us. So that's about vCards. And I think the last thing people ask me to show is the new couponing. Give me a second. So if I go to the mobile coupons and go over them here, you see that the new coupons are much better looking. The image is huge. You're able to put the text, the expiration, everything is clear. When you click Create New, this is how you build a coupon actually. You can select an image from a gallery and we put all beautiful new images. I can select an image. I can say free coffee, right? and I can say whatever I want, and I'll give it a name, and that's how I build my coupon. I can change the colors of the text, the subtitle. I can say original price. Let's say a cappuccino costs $8, right? But today it's free, right? So now you see the price that it was, or if it's a coupon for $3 off, so now it was 8 and now it's 5. You can give it an expiration. You can add those call to actions I was talking about right from the coupon. They will be able to call your business and or click on this and get to your website. And you can enable sharing. If you enable sharing, that means they can share it now with all their friends. So that adds those 3 icons right here. And it's really useful because a lot of people, you know, we do those coupons for a long time. They said, how do I get to the business? All right, so we've added a map. If I want to call the business, ask if they're open, things like that. So this is all here. Here you can add a beautiful slogan. Join us today for free coffee after you buy lunch for $40. Sounds fair, right? Just kidding. But something, right? You put it something, and it will be more appropriate to say join us today for free coffee with any purchase of lunch. Then you go next, and okay, it said that I selected a viral sharing, but I didn't select an opt-in list, because what it said, if a user's sharing this coupon, he's not going to be able to receive this coupon without opting in, because the whole purpose of sharing it with friends is not that it will be shared somewhere and everyone will come to the business and get that free coffee. They'll get that free coffee only if they opt in. So the system asked me which list to opt in into, and that's what we're doing. Now I can put an address. Oh, I clicked the. I can put an address of the business, terms and condition, not included weekends, right? Or something of that nature. Full address. I can put a barcode. I can redirect them. Now the redemption part is pretty cool. So when they click redeem, that gray button, many things can happen. We can display a barcode, and in this case, the barcode will display after you click redeem, and that means that they need to have a barcode reader. If they don't, then we can show a QR code. If they don't have that, we can just show regular promotion code, which will just show this number, and they'll enter that number in the register. Or we can redirect them to a URL. Some people say it's when they redeem, I want them to see something else, because a lot of people will say redeem this and get to see a video, right? Not necessarily redeem at the physical place. You click the redeem and you'll see our free 5-minute training, right? Things like that. So you can redirect them to a URL. And there's other small things, more advanced things, but this is really our couponing, and it's pretty cool. You see it just like the way you see it here on the phone, and you'll be able to slide left and right if you have more than one. So there's a lot of call to actions. There's a lot of place for images and languages, and it just looks great on the phone. So I think with that, we're done with the main questions. We're just a little under an hour. I always like to keep it that way. I really appreciate your time for sitting here with me. Again, this is UV Lime Cellular, and I will leave here Leslie's Michelle contact. I believe Leslie has a few treats for people who's closing in May, because it's towards the end of the month. So please contact her for more information. And again, thank you for your time. I really appreciate that.